much darker than before now. Okay.
Now, open your eyes, Juro. Or maybe the name 426 would be more appropriate. Do you recognize me?
You're Tetsuya Ida. Or at least, an older version of him. I see I was gone a long time.
You always seem to notice that whenever I wake you up. It's been 3 years since you died. Next year, we enter the 22nd century.
Oh! This might answer a big question.
How do I look now? Oh, this is horrific.
You're not wrong.
No arms or legs. Not even a face.
No, because the 20... Wait, is that how that works? Next year we enter the 22nd century. Like, does the century not technically start until, like, 2101? Yeah, centuries are weird. Because you count back. Like, it's 2020, but we're in the 21st century. But it says it's 2100, so that would imply that... That's fine.
You'll find the pain receptors are all still there, at least. So I'd really recommend you cooperate. You are now an android. Your consciousness is stored on an electronic brain.
So you pulled my data from Sector 0. Brought me back as a ghost.
I brought you back because we need to talk. You clearly did the most work on that underground supercomputer. So we're gonna have a little chat about your research.
All right.
Let's talk about your final project. You were testing an unorthodox function for the interlocutor. Downloading memories into a human brain.
Right.
I'm picking up where you left off, so I'll need more details. Records say the memory transplant was a success, but all the raw data from the experiment was deleted. Why did you delete it? Did you hit some snag with the method? Okay, maybe you're still a little groggy.
This is not a
Let's
friendly
wake you
relationship.
up.
Okay, what? I don't want to do this. I don't. No. Okay, let's do this. I especially don't like that he's doing this with a smirk on his face and a raised eyebrow.
Okay, maybe you're still a little groggy. Let's wake you up.
Oh, this is bad. I didn't want to do it.
Is it possible to download memory? Why does that information matter to you? Planning to take over someone's body?
You killed Kisuragi, and I will make you pay. Damn it. Only you would find the one gap in my system's security.
You've been bringing me back and killing me for a long time. You even taught me to tell you how to interrupt the D-Force's production. Must have been painful if you got that out of me. Handling the Deimos code is dangerous, you know.
How far back did you look? I really need to keep an eye on you.
So that's your process. Copy me into this husk of tin. Then erase me once you have what you need.
You're a dangerous man. Better get rid of you early this time. Can't afford the risk.
Ida-kun.
This is some hardcore, horrific transhumanism nonsense. And I don't like it. I don't like this at all.
What's wrong?
I found out from Morimura-san. You're trying to transplant my mind, aren't you? You want to replace the Tomi Kisaragi of this world with me. Do you realize how horrifying that is?
It's real. Thank you.
How could you?
Wait, look. It'll mean you can be human again.
It means you're going to sacrifice a living human girl.
But she's you. It'll be your heart and mind going into your own body. What's wrong with that?
These are some big sci-fi questions.
You know she's dead. The girl you're talking to. She's just a machine wearing Tomi Kisaragi's face.
But your heart is real. You're still you.
Don't you get it yet? The girl you knew will never come back. Even if you steal her body and transfer my mind.
Please. Please, without you,
You know I love you. But I can't support you. I can't support this.
That explains why you woke me up. It sounds like things aren't going according to plan.
Who's that?
well...
I can tell you your biggest failure right now.
Please do.
She's standing right there.
Oh,
You should
damn.
never have revived her as an android in the first place.
Sick burn.
All you had to do was transfer her mind into a flesh body. You could have gotten everything you want. Nobody the wiser.
Shut up!
Juro Izumi.
Wow.
Juro Izumi. Prisoner 426.
Prisoner
aren't you?
426.
Why did you wake him up?
Same reason he brought you back. We're both his means to an end. Tools to be used and thrown away.
Okay, that's not true.
Why
Maybe.
him?
Just had some technical things I wanted to check.
That is a
Don't worry.
bullshit
I'll
answer.
erase him as soon as I'm done.
And that's horrifying. You are making no friends in this process. Everything you're saying is a war crime.
I had a couple more questions, but we'll get to them another time.
I noticed you kept Kisaragi's memory from before transplanting her into the android.
Huh?
Paranoia getting to you. You didn't need to keep so many backups. Strange move for a man who sees humans as replaceable hardware. Or maybe you had the same contingency plan for her. You could erase her and start over as much as you wanted.
Oh. And he must have. Okay, so not to jump into the mind of the what I'm going to now refer to as psycho supervillain. But at this point, just turn him off. Turn 426 very off. He is not helping you anymore. You are apparently able to turn him on and off at will. So, like, kill him and do it again later. He is causing you problems.
I've heard enough.
No need to get emotional. After all, me and your Kisaragi here, we're just data. All you have to do is reset us, and we spring to life. Just like you did to me.
Hey everyone, transhumanism is a fucked up topic.
I'm erasing
I
them
hope
now.
you're enjoying.
Just keep your eyes on the console for me.
That's a button. This is weirdly less uncomfortable to me than inflict pain.
That's right. Better watch carefully. Never know what might happen.
There. Deleted. That should do it.
So
You know he was just trying to mess with our heads.
he was doing a good job.
Are you mad at me?
Like, I'm sorry I broke your vase and, you know, restored and deleted your consciousness 137 times trying to, transplant your human brain into an android body. Ram, strong chance. Strong chance of that happening, although I would find it weird that that would happen when they haven't made any sort of physical contact. I thought that physical contact was like a necessity for it, but
Data transmission had been remapped to the delete button. Guess he was too worked up to notice.
oh,
Never thought I'd find an escape route planned out for me.
oh.
And by one of my past selves, no less. So, how are you doing?
What happened?
Hey, Kisaragi. How's the view from the other side of that shell?
I hate this.
Shame it might end up getting you deleted.
I hate
And by the
this.
man you love, too. Oh, very classical tragedy.
Easy, son.
Sorry. But I need this body more than you do.
Oh. Whoops.
Whoops.
Must have fallen asleep watching a video.
Whoops.
Looks like Karabe-kun went home. And the tape must have hit the end. It's automatically rewound. The dream just now.
Remember when tapes used to do that?
Feels like it started off the end of the last one.
I mean, like, remember when tapes, though? Okay, so what did she do exactly? Basically body swap. The prisoner 426, Jiro Izumi, who was in the metal shell, basically swapped his consciousness into the Tomi Kisaragi bot, and now the Tomi Kisaragi bot is swapped into the metal shell, and to be tortured and deleted repeatedly by Amaguchi / Tetsuya Ida. And he's gonna go and, like, now Amaguchi, using Tomi's android body, is gonna go out and do crimes. Which may be good crimes, we don't actually know. Izumi's definitely being, he's definitely being, what's the word here? He's being portrayed as the villain, but he may just be portrayed as the villain because we are actually the unwitting villains. Let's turn on the Midnight Channel. There it is.
You saw the video.
Hey,
This is Tomi Kisaragi's lost consciousness. Tomi Kisaragi is Hatsune Miku! She's an idol with no tangible body!
man, I'm not even surprised anymore.
Are you still the same Shu Amiguchi?
Yeah, I saw it. But what are you talking about?
What you saw wasn't a video. Everything you saw was real. All events of the distant past.
Distant past, you say? How distant?
Okay, hold on. I borrowed that video from Karabe-kun.
Mm-hmm.
So let's assume you're telling the truth.
Uh-huh.
What's Karabe-kun's part in it?
Uh-huh.
Does he want me to see this stuff too?
Uh-huh.
He's the same as you. Watching the past unfold. Even if he has no idea. He doesn't know that it's why he keeps coming over. Or even that he's communicating with me.
Wait, you talked to him? When? We were just hanging out, playing games, watching movies.
That's how it appears to you, yes.
And probably how it appears to Karabe as well. Oh, Jesus. Kyuta was sitting there on the ground, and it looked like he was just playing video games. But he was probably interfacing with Miyuki, who is just Tomi's discarded past-future consciousness that got swapped.
I keep seeing that guy in my dreams.
It's his past you're seeing. He resembles you greatly. His name is Tetsuya Ida.
Okay, so now you've shown me all this crazy vision stuff.
Uh-huh.
Now what?
I have to find out what he's thinking. What he intends to do.
Mm-hmm.
If he's thinking of resetting the plan, then he has to be stopped.
There's a plan?
Yes, please tell me about the plan!
Okay, so what's this plan?
Yeah! No!
Come on, what have you got cooking?
Don't give me
This
ellipses!
isn't gonna be some big evil scheme, right?
Well, I mean...
It's not. It's called Project Ark.
Oh, that plan. We know about that plan.
Is meant to save humanity.
I mean, basically.
As a species, you will all be moved to another planet.
Right, we heard this.
And whether you know it or not, this plan revolves around all of you.
Whoa.
Ooh. Oh, okay. I suppose that's all we get for now. All right, chat. I got one more. I got one more chapter in me. Who we feeling? Yuki's out. Shinonome is in. Juro is in. We could do Iori. Megumi is out. Sekigahara's out. Goto's out for a long time. Oh, Minami needs destruction. That's interesting. Many members of the main cast have direct links to 2188 people. This many, actually. I think I can answer that right now. Because Mystery Files actually have 2188 versions of everyone. So Renya, Natsuno. Natsuno and Keitaro are in space and they're dating. Ogata is the owner of Shikishima in 2188 and is like, Project Dark is dumb and you're not doing it. Takemiya in 2188 is a fucking badass. Well, I mean, let's be real. She's a badass in literally every time period, but like, adult her is super cool. I don't. Oh wait, no. We saw her in a vision. Yeah, we saw Shinonome in Shinonome's own story, and it was her being like, it was her like talking about how she was manipulated by Ida. And then there's Kurabe, who, like, clone, bot, I don't know. And I think that's it. Those are the only ones we've seen so far. We could do more Miura, which might be necessary just because Hamburger. We could do more Ogata. Kisaragi's locked until we finish Area 2. We can jump right back into Yamaguchi. I mean, Ram, it wasn't so much that I was upset about her character. It's just that, like, she goes full on into the, like, this old diatribe of, like, humanity is terrible and it doesn't deserve to survive. And, like, if the motivation is humanity doesn't deserve to survive, that is, like, tired. But I'm sure she has reasons that extend beyond that I would like to see. But, like, what I was reacting to is just that whole line of, like, humanity is a shit. Yeah, you're right. Keitaro at 62% is currently at the least progress of a character we can select. So let's consider Hamburger. See, that may be. That may actually be true. All right, so yeah. Miura starts every part of his story on the riverbed and just does different things. Go see Minami, Tokisaka, time travel in Chihiro. Learn from a dying Tamao Kurabe that Chihiro was abducted, which is her final message before she disappeared, not died. She went back to rest and wait for the end. Renya, Goto, Natsuno, Minami, and Chihiro. Alright.
Goto. He's the one who took Chihiro from me.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He might be the same guy that Tamao-san.
Yeah, that's right. And we see later that he's parading around with Chihiro with, like, clearly implanted memories from Morimura.
According to Natsuno-san, a boy named Renya Goto attends school in this era. He can apparently travel through time too. And BJ said he's from 80 years in the future. Renya Goto. If he's in 1985, then Chihiro will be with him.
Alright. Nope, not that way. Gaze!
The lights in this era stay on at night. No need to carry a lantern around.
Oh god, that's right. Yeah, in the 40s, during air raids, you kind of couldn't turn the lights on at night. That was kind of a bad thing to do. That's right.
Natsuno-san. Get it together, Keitaro.
She certainly is quite... Yes.
Yes, I admit...
Yeah, we've been through this. Yeah, yeah, Natsuno's cute. We got it.
Could he be at the school? I don't care what it takes. I'm going to find him. And I'm going to get Chihiro back.
Alright, back to the high school. I didn't see... I'm not gonna lie, I don't see Hamburger. And I'm not sure, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not sure it's an important enough... Yeah, you better run, cat. I'm not sure it's an important enough keyword for us to get back. I would love to see it again, but...
Miura-kun.
Oh, that worked out.
Natsuno-san.
Hamburger! No. What's the deal with
I'm
Goto?
fine. In fact, I came here to find Renya Goto. But I have no idea what he looks like or how he dresses. Could you point him out to me?
That might be a little tough. Goto-senpai hasn't been back on campus. I
Sense?
asked around and no teacher knows where he lives.
Of course, he's mysterious.
That's a problem.
Hey, girl.
Natsuno-chan! Miwako! Done with practice already? Oh, you have that picture of Goto-senpai, right? The one you took when he wasn't looking? Hey! Not so loud! Sorry. So do you have it? Yeah.
I love this girl so much.
Yes, this is it! Miura-kun! Look, I've got a picture of Goto-senpai.
A secret, non-consensual picture.
Pardon my interruption.
He's the tall guy in the back.
This here is Renya Goto? The one with the glasses?
Yep, that's him. Thanks, Miwako.
You're actually the best. I almost don't even care if she turns out to be big evil anymore.
How could this be? The man I saw at the park was Renya Goto.
Huh?
The bastard who kidnapped Chihiro.
Wait. Did we see this from someone else's perspective?
Chihiro? It really is you, isn't it? Please say something.
Oh.
I found this. It survived the air raid. I meant to give it back to you earlier. This is your favorite stuffed animal, isn't it?
Big brother.
Don't lose it again. All right?
I won't.
Chihiro, it really is you. I'm so relieved you're safe.
I suppose it's true.
There it is.
It's not like my memories were displaced. My blissful dependency as your little sister. It's become part of my identity.
Huh.
Denial can cause enormous strain to one's psyche.
Chihiro?
Oh, those are some big words for you. Where did you learn that stuff? You little scamp.
Are you okay?
Better than okay. I've regained my original memories. I'm Chihiro Morimura.
Morimura?
You're the one who insisted on keeping that a secret. Yet you gave it away in the end.
It's you.
Sometimes a bold change in plans is necessary. You'd know that better than anyone. Wouldn't you, Goto-kun?
I didn't expect to see you here.
Renya Goto. What the hell did you do to Chihiro?
Here we go.
I don't appreciate the hostility.
I
What you
mean,
see here is Chihiro in her original state. She was never your little sister to begin with.
that's not
Shut
gonna.
up.
That's not going to
Listening
resolve
to
the
a word you
situation.
say. I won't forgive you. And I will avenge Tamao-san.
I believe you misunderstand the situation.
Chihiro, listen to your big brother and come with me. We're going.
Where?
So, how deep into this scene do we go before Chihiro just shoots him? Just actually pulls out a gun and shoots him.
Exactly. Back to 1945 where no one's left? Don't you see? It doesn't matter where we run.
Mira was not prepared for that truth bomb. This is a gut punch.
Where exactly? Back to 1945 where no one's left?
Ow! Ow, my feels.
If we have any hopes of preventing the loop, we need to prioritize gaining control over all systems. You've always been the dependable type. You used to be an excellent design engineer.
What are you talking about?
I'll always be on your side, Chihiro. That's what you told me, remember?
He did say that.
So please, cooperate.
He did say that. I don't think this
Is
is
everything prepared,
I
Goto-kun?
don't think this is what he had in mind, but he did say that.
Then I shouldn't waste any more time. Let's hurry.
Chihiro,
Aww.
Don't even bother.
She has a
Get out of
little
my
bit of
way.
sad,
Chihiro is coming with me.
but she doesn't want to.
She's being targeted for assassination. And I highly doubt you have the capacity to protect her.
Oh yeah, that's true.
What?
That's accurate.
Who would...
Ei Sekigahara,
Yep.
should you decide to cooperate, let me know.
All right.
Sekigahara. Did he travel through time too? Is that how
In
he
a
got
sense.
here? Tamao-san,
What's up, you two?
the military police are gone for now.
How are things looking?
They're searching for Kiriko-san.
I can't believe she's a spy.
And they seem
Oh,
to think she's
yeah.
associated with him. He must have dragged her into this.
I mean, yes and
I
no.
just don't understand. Why protect a wanted man?
That woman... Her name isn't Kiriko Doji. And she doesn't come from this world.
So Sekigahara knows what's going on now. Like...
You're a lunatic.
Yeah, well...
What could she want with the Sentinel?
That is an understandable but wrong reaction to this.
You really are a spy.
If she were to try and escape, she'd likely use
He's
the
talking
gate.
right past him.
If we leave now, we might be able to catch up to her.
Sekigahara-san, please, I have to know the truth. I was told that my parents aren't really my parents, and that I was brought here from the future.
Wait, who told you that?
Kiriko Doji told you?
Oh, yeah, no, that makes
I don't
sense.
know why she'd lie, but
That actually
I think
makes sense.
That explains the dreams I keep having.
She's tampered with your memories.
He's out of his mind. Don't listen to a word he says, Tamao-san. We should just turn him in.
Keitaro-san, please. I don't want it to come to that.
Keitaro? As in Keitaro Miura?
How the hell do you know my name?
There's at least 6 different ways.
I see. So it's you.
What are you on about now?
You and I have been fighting alongside each other.
I've never seen you before in my life.
The Miura of this era hasn't.
Yeah,
The
not
Miura
this
of the
life.
future has.
The future?
Yes. He no longer has his physical body. His consciousness is currently stored inside a scout unit.
That's BJ.
Then, Keitaro-san is...
One and the same.
I've had enough of this nonsense.
This is, in fact, directly before Hijiyama's prologue. Yes.
You, come with me. I'm taking you in.
Like, immediately before. Like, seconds before.
Don't move.
Sekigahara-san.
You bastard.
Like you said, I'm out of my mind. Poison is coursing through my brain as we speak.
That's technically true. Accurate. Good old little sister. This... Hi, Louie.
Timmy will dio bark, Timmy will GG kit bork, Timmy will dio barork, Timmy will GG kit.
Baroque. Okay, we now have 2 people locked behind a missing memory. And Natsuno's not locked behind destruction, so we'll probably have to do that pretty soon. We still have 5 characters we can do. So I'll probably do what I did last time, which is to finish off the story of all of the characters we can get to, and then jump into destruction and just gun it. But that'll be next time. Maybe this weekend? I don't know. I don't really have much going on this weekend. Did you miss much? The stream's over, so kinda. Let's see. What are the hits? I haven't messed with very many of the festive Link to the Past things. I don't know if I want to do Link to the Past in consecutive weekends, though. We'll see. I don't know any. I know it exists. I saw something on Reddit about it, but I didn't actually like read it. Yeah, so 426 is the prisoner number of Jiro Izumi. Yes. Tetsuya Ida is a freaking transhumanist monster. Oh god, let me roll through. I think Tetsuya was an original human, but it's unclear. He was in the lab, and there was an earlier scene where he's creating a replacement for Tomi Kisaragi because Kisaragi dies in 2025, and he's like, "No, I'm gonna upload your memory, and I'm gonna put it onto an android body, and make android Tomibot, so that you can continue to live." And now then apparently he is also planning on then extracting her consciousness from the Tomi bot and implanting it into an actual flesh and blood Tomi Kisaragi clone who has her body, but is it like technically a clone and a different person? And he's like, no, we're just going to wipe that personality and I'm going to put you in there and then you'll have your body back and it'll be you again. You'll be human again. And it'll be great. And Tomibot in the android is like, that's freaking horrific. Don't do that. And then 426 messes with things and gets swapped out of the robot body that he's trapped in and takes over Tomi's body. And so Tomi basically, the Tomi android bot becomes 426, which explains why we see her attacking, I want to say Natsuno Minami, in a different scene. We went through Fuyasaka, and she went into the science room and hung out in the UFO for a bit. And then talked to A. Sekigahara, having a conversation with Ryoko Shinonome, and had completely the wrong reaction to the scene, which is, what the hell were you guys talking about? And instead was like, oh, I guess you like Ryoko. And that was the end of that. We saw Miura as an AI meant to pilot Sentinel number 17. I guess that's more or less, we just finished that recently. Okay, Taro. Who else did we hit? I feel like we did more than that, but I'm... It seems very likely, Louis, that... Okay, so we have... Alright, here's what let's piece this together. We have Keitaro Miura 2188. The 2188... Keitaro Miura is an engineer, Natsuno Minami's boyfriend. He's acquaintance of Professor Yukitaka Miya, which is Minami's mother. So, he's an astronaut, he's in space, he's doing stuff. Everything that we understand about this right now, says that Keitaro Miura from 2188 is an original human. Yes. And we also know that this is scene 001. We're not going to watch the whole thing, but just to give the visual. Which starts with Miura in space. So we've got Natsuno and Keitaro in space as chronologically the first event in this entire sequence of events. Like the legit first event. Which to me more or less confirms that Miura was, in fact, an original human. There's also a line where he's talking to the AI in a box, That's like, hey, you're the AI that pilots Sentinel number 17. So I believe the sequence of events is Miura goes from body to AI to AI construct to Sentinel to BJ. And then also maybe to clone at some point. It's unclear. But at this point, he has a physical body and an AI construct body, neither of which are his original body. I think. There's a lot still unclear. We're 65% of the way through the story.